Hey,
Who is
let's
Luh
go.
Bri?
Um, First off, Luh Bri is a female artist coming out of Mount Gilead, North Carolina, one of the hottest in North Carolina. Um, Prefer like Big Stepper, aka Big Stepper, So I just be out here making my mark, popping my shit, you know, trying to put on for a female rapper, and I'm very versatile with it. So it's like putting on for both niggas and bitches, most definitely.
So what does Luh Bri means to Mount Gilead?
In the city, they look at me like I'm it. Like I don't got no choice but to make it. You feel me? So it's just like that's why my city motivate me, my son motivate me, my family motivate me. Like I'm it. Like ain't nobody else from my city that done made it. But I have motherfuckers. I have little niggas rapping, cousins rapping. But it's just like I'm gonna make my mark, and then they just gonna I'm gonna bring the city with me. So that's how that go.
Who or what artists influenced you to be an artist?
Um, my brother really like influenced. My brother pushed me to be an artist for real. But I feel as if the first person to ever start rapping from in my city, his name was Cali. He died. So he was like, he wasn't one of the first artists to ever start rapping, but he was like one of the artists that was like taking it serious at the time. You feel me? I wasn't rapping, but once I think he had got locked up or he had went to jail, I just started popping out rapping. That's when my brother put me in the studio. I recorded my first song. And then Long Live Cali, he ended up dying. And I'm just really trying to take this keep the legacy going. You feel me? Like if it won't me, if it won't gonna be him, it was gonna be me. If it won't gonna be me, it was gonna be him. If he was still here, you feel me? So long live Cali.
What type of music did you listen to growing up, and that kind of motivated you to do music?
Um, People call me like the mama, the auntie. So growing up, my mama had me listening to old school. You feel me? So I can go to a cookout and vibe and listen to the old school because I know it. You feel me? So growing up, my mama had me listening to Eve, Erica Badu, um, Foxy Brown, female rappers like that. She had to listen to the niggas. She put me on to the niggas too. DMX, rappers like that.
How does your mom, take to your music?
My my mama is my number one fan. Excuse me, y'all. My mama is my number one fan. Like, as soon as I hit the studio, she already asked me to sing her the songs and do this and that. So my mama's number one fan. Like, she fuck with all my music. I ain't even gonna cap. Like, that's why you hear me talk about my mama in most of my songs. For real. I'm somebody calling my phone. Let me pick up.
Hey, girl.
Hey,
What you doing?
shooting a interview video.
Oh my God. Should I call you back?
Yeah, you could call me back, but it's good. You're gonna get put in my video. Fuck it.
Oh my God,
Look, we on the highway with it. Look, they got cameras out there.
no.
Nah, you good though. When I finish though, I'm finna go to this other spot and I'm gonna call you back.
Okay.
Okay, love you.
Love you too.
All right,
So it looked like the family loves you.
for a fact. For a fact.
Speaking of families, while we on the subject, so how was your life after having your first child?
After I had my first child, I was really like, as a female, your body go through a whole lot of changes. Your mind go through a whole lot of changes. So I was just having to like physically and mentally like get myself back to like rapping or doing what I knew like I wanted to do because it takes a lot. And then postpartum depression. Motherfuckers keep calling my goddamn phone. Postpartum depression for real, like for the ladies who out there and y'all done had a child, like postpartum depression is real. You feel me? So it's just like it was hard at first, but I eventually got myself together, like, and I mature a lot because I can't do the same shit that I was doing before I had my child. You feel me? Like I was like outside in the hood like 24/7. Like I pop out here and now and then, like we'll do what we do, but other than that, it ain't. You feel me? I can't do do what I used to do. I can't leave the crib when I want to leave the crib. I can't pop out with my brothers then when I want to pop out, you know. So it's a lot of changes that I had to adapt to because I already knew like how I was moving before I had my child, and it was just like after that it was totally different. Very different.
So how often are you in the studio?
As often as I can because I am a mother too. So I try to be in the studio at least 2-3 times a week, which I think is good. And then sometimes I have to bring my son to the studio with me. So when y'all be seeing him thugging with his mama at the stool, that's what type of time we be on. So
I see you don't have a lot of friends, you know, just based off, you know, what you said, moving different. You can move how you used to move.
mm-hmm.
So why don't you have a lot of female friends? Why is that?
I feel like when I was like in my high school days, my high school and middle school days, I used to fuck with like females. Like we had our own gang, y'all. Like we was popping, you feel me? Like we was the popular females, you feel me? We had our little gang. We had motherfuckers used to respect us, you feel me? But as I got older, we just grew apart, you know. That's how it is. But then now I realized like I used to always think I needed friends, but on my mama, y'all do not be needing these females. These females do not be on shit. And I be with my brothers now, so it just be like, even if I do, like females don't know how to act when they get around niggas. You feel me? So these my brothers, like we act like how we act on the daily. So if I bring a female around and she get around these niggas, like they don't be knowing how to act. Like they don't know how to just vibe. They don't know how to, you feel me? And then females be on different type of timings, you feel me? So females be fucking with niggas that my niggas don't fuck with, so I would never bring you around my niggas, you feel me? So that's why I just started cutting bitches off, because if they can't trust you, I can't trust you, because I be with them 24/7. So it's just like, I just had to leave females alone and, you know, do what I had to do.
So being the only female that we know of to come out of Mount Gilead, how is that for you? How do you think they receive that?
I feel like the females, see, like around my age in the city, it's only like a couple of us, and a couple of females, they used to be my friends, you feel me? So it's just like we used to be friends, but now that I'm up, I'm rapping, I'm doing what I'm doing, y'all can't even get that close to me no more. But I fuck with them, you feel me? I chill, pull up, but it'll never be on that type of time we used to be on. Like we used to be together every day. So I feel like they respect me, but I feel like they wish like they could be a part of it, which I wish they could too. But it's just like shit. Life happens, everything happens, but it's not like I don't fuck with the females in my city. It's just like we can't kick it how we used to kick it. That's all that is. But they definitely respect me if they ever cross me.
So how does it feel being, you know, a female artist in a predominantly male industry?
Um, I ain't gonna say it's easy now, cause it's a lot of females rapping now, but it's not as hard now. Like you can drop anything and be put on. You could talk about anything nowadays and be put on. You feel me? I just feel like everybody just be having that moment for real. But you can get on as a female better than you could like years ago. Cause when I first started rapping, it wasn't too many females rapping. Like, swear it won't. Especially in North Carolina. But now you got like everybody and their mama rapping. So it's just like, and they getting put on. But it's just like the motherfuckers who done put the work in, done did what they had to do, getting goddamn looked over, cause these motherfuckers out here talking about some crazy shit.
Hey, let's go. Hey.
Damn, plug, you speak Swahili?
Hey, I be turned up with my brothers, I don't need no fucking friends. Bitches come around me acting like they gangster can't get in. He wanna know why I be playing, I told him show me a little 10. Rubbing on my inner thighs, this nigga tryna make me sin. You ain't never met a real street pretty bitch tryna fuck my...
All right. So now that we are, you know, officially at the new location, so what was the biggest adversity that you faced in the music industry?
I feel like me just being a female, like that's like like an obstacle that it's harder for females. But I feel like it's not as hard because females are doing their big ones now. So it's just like, I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's not as hard for the females. Because back then, it was hard. It was harder for me because I was basically like the only rapper out of North Carolina. If you ask niggas, I ain't know none of the females except for me and Big Marilyn. But you know, it's a lot of female rappers coming out now. They doing their big one, as we should.
So how is it working with other females?
It be vibes. Like I like getting different vibes from different females. So it's just like y'all know me and Big Mally, we do music a lot. So we are a vibe. So if I'm just linking up with somebody doing a feature and I don't really like, know you like that, I have to catch a vibe. But me and Mally, I already know the vibes once we get in the studio. So it's just like I don't have to set a vibe. So it's just be like, if I set the vibe, it's gonna be a good time. But you know, I go off vibes too. So if I see you not vibing, I ain't gonna vibe.
Okay.
I ain't had no hard time dealing with females in the studio or nothing. So it's been good.
Okay. So when was the moment that you knew, you know, you were on your way? When was the moment that you realized that you was on your way?
When I started doing like concerts, like big concerts with like big crowds, and like, you know, when you go to a concert, you be having your niggas in there, but the white people, they be deep, and they be going like word for word. So I just like me opening up for people, you know, it just gave me a different vibe. Like the show stuff be cool, but them concerts be lit. Like they might not know your music, but they gonna turn you up for show if you hard, you know. So it just be like, I knew then like I was big. And then when we went to Greensboro, we did the Key Glock show. I had fans in the crowd. This nigga popped my shit like the whole way through. They posted it on their Instagram stories. I'm like, okay, yeah, we lit, we in there. So that's when I really knew, when I started doing big concerts for big artists.
So how does it feel making your dreams become a reality?
Okay. They are becoming reality, but right now I feel like I ain't there yet. So we still working, we still grinding, we still gotta, and I never feel like I'm there yet. I never get comfortable and feel like this is it. You feel me? So it's just like, I'm good now, but I'm still working. Like I just feel like this ain't enough.
So what makes Luh Bri different from other artists?
I just feel like I'm authentic. Like, you know, I keep it real. Like you can come to my city and still put on the same show that I put on in front of a camera. You know, no reality TV type shit. This is me. You know, that's why I feel like I'm real. And then when you come around me, you're gonna catch that vibe that I'm real. Like I don't fake nothing, cause you know when somebody faking. Like you know when somebody just putting on a front. Like talking about, I ain't even. But we're gonna get into it. Listen, so you can go around somebody and they know like how I move, what I rap about, how I do. So if you approach me and the first thing you talking about is, yeah, I be down here selling this, I be doing this, I be out here, I do this, like just telling me, I don't care about that. You feel me? Like a nigga who do it don't gotta tell it. I can see it off you. Like I can just look at you and just know like, okay, yeah, you feel me? But a nigga like that, that's how you know shit be flawed. That's what really separates me from everybody. Like I be chilling, I'm cool, I'm an Aquarius, very cool. So
yeah, and while we on that topic, so you've been receiving a lot of cosigns from the industry, like industry artists, people that's already on. So how does that make you feel as an artist from, you know, the Carolinas, receiving such, you know, people are already on their platform recognizing?
It feels good. Like it give me a different like motivation. Like, my family already give me a motivation, but that gives me a different motivation because they in the industry. You feel me? So it's just like, it's just a different motivation. You know, it make me go harder for it.
Sure. The biggest question that everybody want to know is Luh Bri single?
We talk about some damn. Yes, Luh Bri is single, y'all. But I'm not on the market though. Like I'm focused. Like we on some motherfuckers be trying to fuck with me. Like nah, it ain't even none of that. Like I'm focused. Like I don't want no nigga. I already got a baby daddy, so I don't want no nigga. I don't want to deal with none of that. Where we trying to go? Top of my mama. We focused.
So, you know, we're about to wrap the interview up. You know, I just want to know, so what projects you got coming out or any videos is about to drop or you know, what can we expect from Luh Bri in the near future?
Y'all can expect a lot of stuff. I got a song with Anti-Dominions. We're gonna drop that real soon. I got a whole. If y'all ain't on my Instagram, I've been dropping straight fire shit. So you know we got a whole lot of fire shit dropping. Like I don't know if we gonna make a little EP again for the second quarter. I don't know if we're gonna drop them in singles. You never know, but just be on the lookout because it's gonna be a whole lot of fire shit.
I bet. Hey, that's a wrap. Luh Bri, hey, tell them where to follow you at right now.
Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at REALLUHBRI_. Make sure y'all tap in. Go get a feature, you know, before this shit go global. My mama.